Hey everybody, it's Rory from A&S Gear, and we're looking at a part today for one of your Bob Long guns actually. So this is the Field One Complete Reflex engine upgrade right here. So this is the newest version of the Reflex engine. This will work for your Insight, your Victus, your Phase. If you have older Reflex or older engines inside those guns, this is the newest version of that spool valve engine for them. And this is a plug and play part. You can drop it right in and you shouldn't have any issues with it. It will not work for the Onslaught. Just to get that right out of the way, Insight NG, Victus, and Phase guns right there. So here's a new version right here. This one happens to have an older version in there. And you can see right off the bat, one of the differences between these two is the ram shaft inside there. So we've got a red one in here on this one. The newer versions are green. They've redesigned that ram shaft as well as the ram housing, just to give you better overall performance, less bolt stick, softer shot. But there's some other things that go into that factor as well. The original one, when the bolt would retract back, it would just come back to a rest right there, and it would basically just slam back and hit its bumper and then stop. The new version has a spring, a recoil spring inside there, so as the bolt travels backwards or the ram travels back, it'll hit that spring and it'll dampen that effect of it just coming back and wham, slamming against the back. So it comes back, hits that, softens that motion, and it's going to reduce recoil inside the gun. Secondly, the insert, so the brass stop that's on the inside there, they've redesigned the brass stop with an extra O-ring that'll help with bolt stick or leaking issues that you may encounter through that. And then soft tip bolt. And I think this one comes with their pillow bolt or their soft tip bolt already, but all of the new Reflex upgrade engines come with that soft face bolt on them as well. So that's just going to give you a nice, easy impact on that ball. When this bolt comes forward and encounters that ball in the right below the feed neck in the breech there, and it's going to move it forward, it's not going to slam into it with a blunt object. You've got a nice springy, spongy front to it right there, so it's going to cushion that ball and cradle it as it moves it forward, rather than just smacking into it and possibly cracking it and sending it out in a broken state. Bob Long guns have always, especially the spool valves, I shouldn't say that, all of their engines are incredibly quick when they move. They move super fast, and with that fast motion you can create a lot of impact force on the paintball. So having this nice soft tip on there really is going to help with breakage issues that you might be encountering on there. They're, like I said before, plug and play. You can just take them, drop them in, and they are ready to go right there. That's all it takes. Just throw it in there. You can take your old one, make a paperweight, but I don't know what you want to do with it. Whatever you want to do, put it to the side. You don't need to use it anymore. All the upgrades are in the new version. They come in some different bolt cap colors. I've got a red one, a silver one, a black one right here. But check the website for color availability on back caps and get your upgraded Reflex engine at ansgear.com.